welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got a brand new exciting episode for you. Big announcements, reveals, studio insider information, collector's film chat episode number 42. Now in today's exciting episode, I'm going to be sharing a bunch of my studio insider information that I'm privy to. These are things that are shared directly with me from studios, directors, the restoration studios, and studio contacts that I deal with on a daily basis. And they let me know about new titles that are being worked on with new restorations being planned for future 4K releases, and I share all of that behind the scenes and studio insider information in this ongoing video series. Now I'm also going to be sharing about a bunch of important updates on limited edition 4K releases, big studio announcements of things that are coming out that are limited edition releases that you need to be aware of, so that way you don't miss out on getting a chance to own any of these releases. And that's really the point of this ongoing video series, is to keep you updated with the latest and greatest news of what's going on in the 4K and Blu-ray industry. And let me tell you, there is so much stuff that I had in today's video. When I made the list of all of the stuff I'm sharing in this video, I actually had to cut part of it out and save it for the next video in this ongoing series because there was so much that it was going to be a 2-hour long video. And I know most of you don't have 2 hours to sit there and listen to all of the studio insider information that I know, but it is one of those things that I separate so that way we have plenty for the next video as well. But let me tell you, there is some massive announcements that I'm going to share with you in here. And there was so many of these that I was personally excited for that I had a hard time containing my excitement. Now, I also wanted to let all of you know I'm beyond ecstatic to share that the channel has just surpassed 80,000 subscribers. I can't believe it, and that's why I said I'm beyond ecstatic. I can't thank all of you that have subscribed and supported this channel enough. Wow, you've blown me away in the last year at the amount of support and how massively this channel has grown. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. It really is awesome, and every one of you that have supported this channel is absolutely amazing. My dream and hope is that we surpass 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Now, at the rate we've been growing and how amazing the support and subscribers have been, I do see that being a possibility, and I would be thrilled. It's been a dream for years to have this channel reach 100,000 subscribers. And let me tell you, I can only do it with all of your support. So keep sharing these videos, letting people know about this channel, spreading the word like you have been, because that's causing the channel to grow massively. And it's really been a wonderful time for physical media to see the love and the amount of fans of physical media out there. That's what's blowing my mind. I mean, 80,000 of you already are thrilled for the physical media content I provide here on this channel. It's just wonderful, and I can't say it enough. Thank you. Now, starting off with my studio insider information, the first big title I wanted to share with all of you is Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, the 2022 streaming TV series. Now, season 1 is just being planned for a future 4K release. It is being planned as a native 4K with HDR10 and English Dolby Atmos. Now, as far as release date, my understanding is it's very slim that it would be released by the end of this year. It's more likely that it's going to be released next year, season 1. And this is one of those 4K releases I'm extremely looking forward to because I love the Lord of the Rings series. And if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I have another big announcement later on in this video to share with you as well. But this is one of those I'm thrilled because it is one of those I was hoping would come out so that way I could include it in my Lord of the Rings 4K collections. Now, I get a lot of questions after I release these studio insider information videos asking about releases, and the thing about it is I release what I'm allowed to and what information is shared that basically, hey, you can mention this or not mention this. So that's what I share in these videos. Now, I can't ask about every single movie and every single TV series that's ever been released, so I just try to share what information is more recent that I've gotten about things that are being worked on for farther future releases, and they're in various stages of development. What that means is just because something's being worked on, it doesn't mean it's coming out in the next month or 2 months. Sometimes some of these releases will take up to a year, year and a half. Heck, I've seen some of them even take 2 years to finally show up on 4K due to delays, manufacturing, production, and all of the issues with the restorations sometimes. So keep that in mind, that releases can change and will change based on scheduling and all of the different pieces that have to fit together to release things on 4K. Now for some more exciting studio insider information. Troop Beverly Hills from 1989 has recently recently had a new 4K restoration of the original camera negative, and it is being planned for a 4K release later this year towards the beginning of next year, and it is planned as a native 4K 2160p with both Dolby Vision, HDR10, and a brand new Dolby Atmos audio mix. And this is all being completed by Sony. This is one of those that my wife absolutely loves. I enjoy the film. It's a comedy film from the 80s that is a blast, and we really enjoy it. So we were excited that this is being planned for a future 4K release. Now, another 4K release that's being planned and worked on is Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon from 1975. It did just get a new 4K restoration. It's being planned as a native 4K, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. And that's another big Stanley Kubrick film that I'm glad is going to be released on 4K. Now, for some more of my Studio Insider information, I was just notified about Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai from 1954. Now, this just had a brand new 4K restoration. It's being planned as a native 4K, and it's being planned to be released by the Criterion Collection closer to the end of this year. So that's another big Criterion Collection release we'll have to look forward to. I really enjoy this film, and it's one of those, if you have not checked it out yet, it's a stone cold classic film that everybody needs to see. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're notified right away whenever I release any of these Studio Insider videos, any of my big announcements, or my reviews. You never want to miss out on any of this content. So make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now, a release that I was just recently notified about that I was really surprised about is a favorite of mine from Sylvester Stallone, and it's Daylight from 1996, and it's currently being worked on as a native 4K with Dolby Atmos for a future 4K release. And it's probably something we're going to see later next year, but I'm thrilled knowing that it's coming out on 4K because I absolutely love this Sylvester Stallone action thriller, disaster thriller. It's really good. Now, for some more exciting Studio Insider information, we're also going to be getting The Saint, the Val Kilmer 1997 action thriller. I love the film. It is so much fun. I've seen it probably 30 times. My sister absolutely loved the film, so we would watch it over and over, and it grew on me over the years. But I really love the spy mystery action thriller, and it's being planned as a native 4K release for end of this year, first quarter roughly of next year is roughly the time period they're looking for this release. So this is another massive Studio Insider I wanted to share with all of you because I was thrilled about this release because I absolutely love Val Kilmer in this movie. Now, a massive TV series release that I was talking with the studio directly about a couple of weeks ago is Law and Order, the complete seasons 1 through 5 that ran from 1990 to 1995. This is going to be released as a brand new remastered exclusive 1080p HD Blu-ray box set. Now, this is an exclusive release. They got the rights to release this, and they're doing all of the remaster work themselves. I talked directly with the studio about the work. They're fixing little hairs, little tears, smudges, blotches, splotches. They're fixing tons of things for all 111 episodes across 25 Blu-ray discs in this massive 5-season box set. Now, my understanding is this work that they're doing, which is exclusive to them, they were very specific in my conversation with them, it is exclusive. Universal is working directly with them doing this remaster work. It's not going to be on streaming services. This is exclusive to this Blu-ray box set. It's getting brand new remastered 1080p HD masters, and it will have its official worldwide release date on December 3rd. So the actual worldwide release date is on December 3rd. There's going to be a brief limited period. The studio is going to send this to me early for review, they did say, so I would get that in early for review for me to dive into and check out for all of you. I should have my copy for review, they said, somewhere around in September, way in advance of the December 3rd worldwide release date. So when it gets closer to that and I have the official Amazon pre-order links for you to pre-order this, I will make a big post, share it in a future video as well. That way you're notified about it. And I'll also share it on my X or Twitter, which is 4K Blu-ray Reviews. If you don't follow me on there yet, you really need to follow me on there. I post things constantly on there and updates, as well as make sure you've hit the bell notification here on this channel, so that way when I post things on the community section, you're notified about those as well, because I make announcements every single day on both my X, which is 4K Blu-ray Reviews, and here on my community section. And I can tell you this box set is a massive announcement, because Law & Order, the amount of work they're going to have to put into this to bring this up to par with all of the restoration work. They said they've been working on this for years, doing all of the remaster work for this set. So this is one of those that I was very surprised about and thrilled about. Now we're going to be getting into my big 4K announcements here next, but it's always extremely important, if you decide you're going to buy or add any of these to your collection, always go down and use those direct Amazon sale links I pinned as a comment in the comment section right below this video. You see those links down there never cost you, the viewer, a penny extra when you click on them, but they are extremely important to the creation of these videos. So if you enjoy this content and these videos have constantly helped you out over the years, always make sure to go down and use those direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, moving out to August 9th, I have a big announcement in the Lord of the Rings, the theatrical and extended cuts, in a limited edition SteelBook box set reprint. This is a one-time reprint from Warner Brothers. Now, I will tell you this one personally for me, I am very excited for, because I did not get the original limited edition SteelBook set. It went out of print and sold out extremely fast, and it goes for, honestly, right now around $300, but it is coming out as a one-time reprint, and it's a very good price. It's actually almost the same price it was originally when they released it. Now, I will point out one little thing. There is little stickers, otherwise the set itself is identical, but there's little stickers with the ratings on them. They do peel off. They are not in the artwork whatsoever. They're actually little stickers. They peel off. They don't leave any residue or damage on them. So this box set is the identical same box set that was previously a Best Buy exclusive limited edition release. It's no longer with the Best Buy logo on it, and the little stickers on it peel off. It's the exact same SteelBook release. The 4K discs are all region free, and it does have both the extended and the theatrical cuts in the box set for all three films of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Now, Warner Brothers was very specific on this. This is a one-time reprint. Because Best Buy doesn't do physical media anymore, they basically decided, because it doesn't have the logo of Best Buy on it, it's a one-time reprint they're doing. I am thrilled though, because I missed out on it. So I pre-ordered mine so that way I do not miss out on it this time. But I thought all of you that are Lord of the Rings fans, I'm sure you're thrilled about this now, but it is one of those, do not wait long, because the price, once they sell out, is going to skyrocket again. So right now is the time you can order it at the regular retail price and not pay those ridiculous aftermarket prices that I absolutely hate, which was the purpose of all these videos, was to keep all of you, just like me as collectors, to be able to afford this stuff at regular prices without those ridiculous $300-$400 prices. So I'll put that direct Amazon sale link right down there below. That way you can pre-order yours. But this is one of those I'm really excited for, because I missed out on this originally, and the SteelBooks are simply gorgeous. Now, moving out to September 10th, we have a big announcement in DC Super Friends, the 1973 to 1985 Hanna-Barbera animated superhero TV series. All 9 seasons are being completely remastered as 1080p HD masters on Blu-ray. All 93 episodes, 3,142 minutes runtime in a massive Blu-ray box set. It's going to have 16 Blu-ray discs in it, and on top of that, it includes all of the different versions of Super Friends. So any of the different versions of Super Friends that ran from 1973 to 1985 are included in this box set. They were very specific that there was all different iterations and versions and spin-offs. They're all being included in this box set, completely remastered. This one kind of came out of nowhere. I was surprised, because talk about a massive amount of work to remaster all 93 episodes of this animated TV series. I'm hugely excited for this one. Now make sure to start the conversation in the comment section below and share with me, so that way the studios can also see your excitement. Let me know, and the studios, what all of these massive announcements reveal, Studio Insider. Share that down below in the comment section. Share your excitement about what of these you're shocked about, what of these you're excited about, what of these you're pre-ordering from those links down there. Make sure to start that conversation in the comment section below. I like to see your excitement, and it's important for the studios to see what all of you are excited about from this video as well. Now, staying with the same day and date, we're also getting Link from 1986. This is the Elizabeth Shue Terrence Stamp horror thriller. It's got some slightly tongue-in-cheek comedic elements, but overall, I had a fun time watching it. Now, it did get a brand new 4K restoration, and it is a native 4K SDR master, along with DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. This is one of those, though, that's more or less one of those kind of like what you'd watch on a Saturday afternoon back in the 90s, kind of a Saturday afternoon TV movie feeling. So if you like that, you'll enjoy this one. Just don't go into it expecting it to be like a blockbuster edge of your seat. Now, continuing September 10th, we're also getting the new horror film Longlegs from 2024. Now, this is being released as a native 4K 2160p with HDR10 and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, this is one of those intense horror films. I have not checked it out. There's been a lot of folks that have said it really surprised them and has some massive twists in it. But for those of you that are excited about this, I put that direct link down there below, and now you know the official release date. Now, jumping ahead to September 17th, another big announcement is Cowboys and Aliens, the 2011 Jon Favreau action sci-fi. It really has a bunch of different genres mixed together in it. It has Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford in it. And talking about Harrison Ford, if you have not checked out The Fugitive yet, The Fugitive is one of my favorite Harrison Ford performances of all time. I love that 4K release. If you want to check out the quality of that, that is a stunning reference quality 4K release. And I did an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison here on this channel. Well, this film, Harrison Ford is good in it, but I'm not going to say he's at the level of The Fugitive. Now, this film has really been split the audience. Basically, people either really enjoyed it or they really didn't enjoy it. I'm one of those that really enjoyed it. My wife and I went to see it in cinemas originally, and we went on a date night. We had a blast. Now, I will say we had some drinks at dinner and kind of maybe that added to it, but I will say we've watched it since and we still enjoyed it. And we have fond memories of the film, so we are excited for this one. Though I will point out, the studio was very specific on this release. They did have some issues with the HDR implementation, so they decided instead of scrapping the 4K release altogether, they're releasing the 4K transfer as an SDR master along with DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. So we should see more depth and detail in the image, but it doesn't have HDR present on it. So some folks say if it doesn't have HDR, they don't want it, but for me, my thing is if it has nice depth and detail that increases my enjoyment of the image and increases my enjoyment of the film, then to me, as long as it's an upgrade, it's worthwhile. Now, I should have this one in early for review, but this is one of those. I enjoyed this sci-fi western film. I had a fun time with it, and it's more or less a popcorn flick. Now, moving ahead to September 24th, we're getting The Ladykillers, the classic 1956 Alec Guinness crime comedy. It's a wonderful classic film. I actually own the original Studio Canal 4K restoration. Well, this is a native 4K contrived from the Studio Canal 4K restoration. And it will have Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. Now, I'll be curious what tweaks or upgrades are on this 4K transfer in comparison to the Studio Canal transfer before, because this is what it's contrived from, is the Studio Canal transfer. I will tell you though that this is one of those classic crime comedy films that if you have not watched this yet, it is very good. This is one that I'll be happy to double dip as long as it's an upgrade. Now, continuing the same day and date, I have a big update for all of you. Bad Boys Ride or Die, the 2024 sequel film, is officially being released on September 24th in a limited edition steelbook and a standard case. But here's the thing to understand. The limited edition steelbook has been blinking in and out of stock over the last week. So I always want to let all of you know, and because I deal with this every day and I see what's going in and out of stock, I wanted to make sure all of you were aware. If you've been waiting to order the limited edition Steelbook, it is starting to blink in and out of stock, so it will likely be sold out before the release date, and all that'll be available is the standard edition. Now, it is being released as a native 4K with both Dolby Vision and HDR10 and English Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, I've been collecting all of the Bad Boys films in limited edition Steelbook releases, so I did pre-order the limited edition Steelbook because it's not being sent for review. I wanted to make sure I got a copy as well, and that's why I wanted to make sure to let all of you know now's the time to order this, so that way you don't miss out on this limited edition Steelbook. Now, moving ahead to October 1st, we have another big limited edition Steelbook release in the Blob from 1988. Now, I previously reviewed this 4K transfer in the top 10 movies I didn't originally have time to review video. Now, I'll put the link for the video up above if you want to watch that. It does have the full review of this 4K transfer in that video. And that video, basically, I went through a bunch of releases I didn't have the time to review originally and compiled them into a big video with the review scores and everything. That review of that is in there, but I will tell you this is being released as a limited edition Steelbook. I love the limited edition Steelbook artwork. I really think Scream Factory does some of the nicest glossy Steelbooks out there. This one I'm excited for, and I am double dipping for the limited edition Steelbook. Even though I already own the standard release that I reviewed in that video, the limited edition Steelbook artwork I really like, so I'm gonna double dip because I really want that Steelbook. But keep in mind, it is a limited edition Steelbook, so these Scream Factory Steelbooks usually always sell out. Now, another massive announcement that Paramount Studios actually just emailed me about today is Paramount Scares Volume 2. Now, if you followed me here on my channel, I previously reviewed Paramount Scares Volume 1. Paramount originally sent me Volume 1 3 weeks before the release date. I dived into it and tested every film in that set. I really love that box set, and I'm glad they're continuing the series. It comes in a really nice box that's limited edition. It comes with pins and stickers and a Fangoria limited edition magazine, basically. Talks about all of the films with behind the scenes and pictures. I really enjoy it. It's not sold separately, it's only in this limited edition set. Now, for all 4 films in this limited edition box set, they got brand new remasters for their 4K transfers and Dolby Vision HDR10 masters. And I will tell you, the films in the box set are Friday the 13th Part 2, Breakdown, which is a very underrated Kurt Russell, really slick thriller. I love the film. It's more or less a thriller with some slight horror elements, but it's one of my wife's and my favorite Kurt Russell films. It's up there with Backdraft. I'm thrilled that one's coming out on 4K in this box set. Now, you're also getting Orphan First Kill. And then the big surprise announcement in this box set was World War Z, the Brad Pitt horror action movie. Now, previously, I did review the Scream Factory World War Z 4K release. And if you've checked out my review of that 4K release, it was a very poor and bad 4K release. I explained that in that review, and I gave it a very low review score to reflect the poor quality of that 4K release. It was one of those big disappointments for me, because I love World War Z as a film, but Scream Factory's 4K release was extremely bad. And in my review, if you want to know the full quality of it, you'll want to check out that review video. It's available now on this channel. Well, here's the big surprise. In the press release that Paramount sent me, they were very specific to highlight, and actually put it, unrated cut of World War Z. Now, if you've gotten the previous World War Z release, which I own, it's only the theatrical cut. This is supposed to be the unrated cut for the first time on 4K. And in the press release, they were very specific, right next to World War Z, unrated cut. So that leads me to believe that Scream Factory was allowed to originally release World War Z as the theatrical cut on 4K because Paramount always had plans all along to release the unrated cut in this limited edition box set. And most of these films are exclusive to this limited edition box set only. Paramount did not say these are planned for later on 4K releases, though in my original review of Volume 1, basically they did release the exclusive title basically a year to date after the original release of that. The unrated cut is the only way I want to watch World War Z, so I am really excited about this box set now. Now, in this box set, you also get a bunch of limited edition exclusive slipcovers. They're very metallic. Let me know in the comment section below so that Paramount can see what of these titles from this Paramount Scares Volume 2 are you most surprised about, and what of these are you most excited for from this box set? Let me know down below. Now, moving ahead to October 8th, we're getting Devil, the 2010 M. Night Shyamalan horror thriller film. Now, this is one of those films that M. Night Shyamalan secretly basically wrote and helped direct, and he did it under basically another name to kind of make people think it wasn't from him, and then years later it came out it was, and really slick horror thriller film. My wife and I went to see it in cinemas and loved it. Well, it's getting a brand new 4K restoration of the Interpositive, along with Dolby Vision HDR10 and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, this is one of those 4K releases that did surprise me because I didn't ever think we'd really get it. I'm glad though, because it is highly underrated. A lot of people have not experienced it yet, but if you like M. Night Shyamalan's films at all, even a little bit, you gotta do yourself a favor. Buy this film, check it out, because you will be surprised at how it fits into just his really good twists that you really sit there and all of a sudden you're just shocked and surprised by some of the things that happen. But I will warn you, do not go watch the theatrical trailer at all. The theatrical trailer gives away a lot of the story. You are better off, just like with most of M. Night Shyamalan's films, don't watch the trailers, just go watch the film, because you'll be surprised by the twists and turns, and the theatrical trailer gave away a lot of them. Now, moving ahead to October 15th, another big announcement. We're getting George A. Romero's Land of the Dead from 2005, continuing his zombie movie universe. Now, for this collector's limited edition slipcover release, it is getting a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative, along with Dolby Vision HDR10 Master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. And here's the big surprise, it's of the unrated cut of the film. The far superior, far better pacing, writing, everything. The unrated cut is a whole new version of the film that is so much better than the theatrical cut. That's what's getting the new 4K restoration. Now, along with that though, they are releasing the theatrical cut on a separate Blu-ray disc, and my understanding is it's a 3-disc 4K set. And it is going to have a collector's limited edition slipcover. I really like their slipcovers, I collect them. So this is one of those really cool surprise releases. I love all of George A. Romero's zombie films, so I'm glad this one's finally getting some love on 4K so that I can add it to my George Romero zombie collection. Now, jumping ahead to October 22nd, another big announcement in Death Becomes Her. The 1992 Bruce Willis film is finally being released on 4K with a new native 4K transfer of the original 35mm camera negative, along with Dolby Vision HDR10 Master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. This is another collector's limited edition slipcover set. It will come with one of those limited edition slipcovers. This is one of those that I instant pre-ordered because it's not being sent for review and I wanted to make sure to support this release. Now, a massive release from Paramount is Ghost from 1990 in the Paramount Presents limited edition line. Now, this 90s cult classic film with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, it's getting a 4K restoration. It's going to be released as a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with Dolby True HD 5.1. But here's the thing to understand. If you followed me here on my channel, just like with Chinatown, this is in the Paramount Presents limited edition line. These do sell out before the release date. Chinatown, it was the exact same thing, and there's been numerous other Paramount Presents ones that have sold out and have not ever come back in print because they are true limited edition releases only. So if you are interested in this at all, I'm warning you right now so that way you're not one of those that emails and contacts me saying, hey, Can you contact the studio, have them print more? That's not how it works. The studio sets a total number of them. They don't tell me what that is, and then when they sell out, they're just gone. This is another limited edition only. I'll put that direct link down there below. If you're interested in this film or you enjoyed it at all, don't wait. Make sure to pre-order down below so that way you secure yourself a copy, so it's not like with Chinatown and several others I've reviewed that by the time I got it in for review, it was already sold out. So now's the time to pre-order. That's why I'm letting you know so that way you don't miss out on it. Now, same day and date, we're getting a massive release in The Wolfman from 2010. This has Benicio del Toro in it, and it's got an amazing supportive cast, and it is one of my favorite Universal monster movies of The Wolfman. It is really good. I love the set pieces, the designs, his transformation scene when they have him all like strapped down and the doctors are all trying to talk about him and he starts to transform is one of the coolest effects I really think of any wolf film, showing the transformation from man to wolf. I absolutely love this film and I am thrilled it's coming out on 4K. Well, I've got some big surprises for all of you about this release. It's getting a brand new 4K restoration of both the theatrical cuts and the extended cuts of the film. So we're going to get theatrical and extended with new restorations along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters. And we're getting English Dolby Atmos audio mix all inside a collector's limited edition slipcover set. Man, this was one of those announcements that just tickled me pink. I was so thrilled about this. It's one of those you watch at night, and I have seen it dozens of times. I love the Universal Monster universe they started in this film. I always felt it deserved a sequel. I really wanted to see more in this gritty, this throwback universe that really felt like classic Universal monsters. Man, this is one of those that they're doing both cuts of the film, let alone Dolby Atmos. Man, they got my money. Another instant pre-order for me. I was thrilled and excited about this one, regardless of if this comes for review or not. I instant pre-ordered this because I am so excited about this release that I wanted to make sure to show my support about this one, because this is one of those that I want to see more like this, because this is a great choice for a 4K release. And man, can you imagine how immersive that could be? The creepy sound effects and all of that being immersive on this. Wow, I'm excited to experience that Dolby Atmos. I want it right now. But anyhow, I put that direct link for this one down there below. Let me know your excitement for this as well, because this was one of those that really I was like almost shaking. I mean, to be honest, with my nerve damage, it causes issues when I get excited anyways. I'm going to be in pain after this video. I mean, honestly, after I film these and I get so excited, my face inflames and then my neck inflames and the pain's so bad and everything, but I can't help it sometimes because I get so excited and I want to make sure to share my excitement with all of you, because that's the reason I do this. I just love collecting physical media. It truly is a passion of mine, and I love the enjoyment and the excitement of all these releases, and the amount of exciting releases we're getting really just gets me going. Now on October 22nd, we're also getting Gumo from 1997 with a brand new 4K digital restoration. It is a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. This is one of those films I've never seen, but I'll be curious to check it out. It is coming from the Criterion collection. Now, jumping ahead to October 29th, we're getting Shocker, the Wes Craven 1989 sci-fi horror thriller film. It's got a lot of sci-fi elements mixed with some mystery and thriller. It's really good and it's a fun film. It actually has the actor Mitch Pileggi from The X-Files in it. And it is one of those films I didn't think I'd ever see on 4K, but again, I've said that a lot lately. I'm really just getting shocked, wink wink. Well, we are getting a new native 4K transfer of the original camera negative, along with Dolby Vision HDR10 Master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. This is another one of those collector's limited edition slipcover sets. The slipcover's limited edition, I do like the artwork on it. And again, I like those limited edition slipcovers. Shout Factory and Scream Factory only release them in the first pressing. Once they sell out, they become expensive on the aftermarket. You see people selling the slipcovers for more than the movie cost in the first place. But I don't do that. I just collect all mine and keep all mine because I like to have all the SteelBooks and I like to have all the limited edition slipcovers. So now, same day and date, we're getting Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell from 2009. Now, this is getting a new 4K transfer of the original 4K digital intermediate. And I did verify with them that it did come from the 4K digital intermediate. There is a lot of websites and a lot of other reviewers misreporting it as a 2K upscale. That is not correct at all. It is from the original 4K digital intermediate, and it is going to be a native 4K, along with Dolby Vision HDR10 Master, and it's going to have DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now it is coming in a 3-disc collector's limited edition slipcover set. Now this is another one with the limited edition slipcover, and it's going to have both the unrated cut and the theatrical cut of the film. Now I don't know if it will have like seamless branching for the unrated and theatrical cut. I don't have enough information to share with you about that. All I can tell you is it's a 3-disc set and what I just shared with you. But this is one of those Sam Raimi horror films. It was rated PG-13, but I will tell you it's got some amazing creep out scenes in it. And heck, the ending to this day still gets me. That ending, I don't want to give it away, but if you know what I'm talking about with the train, and I'll just leave it there, but with the train, man, you just sit there and you're like, whoa, it just kind of grasps you. And that's what we're kind of looking for these horror thriller experiences, or ones that kind of leave you with that feeling of, man, that really got me at the end. I didn't expect it. And that's why I'm excited this one's finally coming out on 4K. Now, as always, it's extremely important I put the direct Amazon sale links for every single one of these down as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links down there never cost you anything extra, but simply by clicking on them, it does show your support of these videos, and that's the only way I can always create these videos. Even these big announcement videos, Studio Insider videos, take a ton of time and work for me to compile, gather all of the data, write all of the scripts, do all the special effects, the music. All of this takes me a massive amount of time and work to create all this content. So that's why it's always extremely important to always make sure to use those direct Amazon sale links down there below when you go to order or pre-order anything. And if you want to show even more love and support, you can always join my Collectors VIP Club. Every one of my Collectors VIP Club members I truly do appreciate. It only costs you $1 or $2 less than the price of a cup of coffee or a pack of gum, as I like to say, but it doesn't cost you much. But that support goes back into this channel, and that's how I'm able to do this full time and put my heart and soul into every one of these videos that all of you enjoy watching. So if you enjoy these and you appreciate all this content, always make sure to use those direct Amazon sale links down there below and join my Collectors VIP Club. And I want to say thank you to every single one of you that has used those direct Amazon sale links and joined my Collectors VIP Club. Every one of you that has subscribed to this channel and supported me, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I'm thrilled we're at 80,000, on our way to 100,000. It's been a dream of mine to hit 100,000. I truly believe we can do it. Keep sharing these videos. Let everybody know about this channel. That's truly been what has made such a massive difference, is all of the amazing word of mouth. All of you sharing these and talking about my channel and sharing all of this content has made a night and day difference. And that is what has grown this amazing community so fast. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.